Hollywood has seen its fair share of behind-the-scenes disputes, but the controversy surrounding It Ends With Us has taken a life of its own. What started as a highly anticipated adaptation of Colleen Hoover's best-selling novel has now turned into a legal and public relations battle between its lead actress, Blake Lively, and director Justin Baldoni. Lively claims she was sidelined in major creative decisions and pressured into comedic and fashion-forward elements she never agreed to. Baldoni, on the other hand, insists she was a willing participant from the beginning and that her accusations misrepresent the truth. With legal battles looming, including a massive $400 million defamation lawsuit filed by Baldoni, Hollywood insiders and fans alike are divided. However, a growing number of high-profile celebrities have stepped forward to defend Baldoni, questioning Lively's claims and providing a different perspective on what really happened. Some have worked with Baldoni firsthand, while others have witnessed his directorial style from a distance, but all 10 have voiced their support for him in one way or another. Let's take a closer look at the major celebrities who are standing by Baldoni's side. Gina Rodriguez, a co-star who knows Baldoni well. Gina Rodriguez, best known for her role in Jane the Virgin, has a long-standing professional relationship with Justin Baldoni, who directed multiple episodes of the series. In a recent interview, she was asked about the controversy surrounding It Ends With Us. While she didn't directly call out Blake Lively, she made it clear that Baldoni has always been deeply respectful of the source material in every project he takes on. She suggested that the comedic elements in the film likely weren't the result of one person's decision, implying that Lively may have been more involved than she is letting on. Rodriguez's comments sparked immediate debate online. While some viewed them as a neutral defense of Baldoni's directorial style, others saw it as a clear indication that the claims against him don't add up. Given her experience working closely with Baldoni, her words carry weight, especially among fans of Jane the Virgin, who have witnessed Baldoni's ability to balance humor and deep emotional storytelling. Chrissy Metz, the subtle but powerful supporter. Chrissy Metz, known for her moving performance in This Is Us, has also expressed her support for Baldoni, albeit in a more subtle way. When the allegations against him first started circulating, Metz posted a cryptic message on social media, stating that kindness and truth should always guide how we talk about creative differences. While she didn't name anyone directly, many took it as a reference to the ongoing dispute between Lively and Baldoni. Insiders later revealed that Metz has privately told friends that Baldoni is one of the most transparent and conscientious people she has encountered in the entertainment industry. Her words suggest that she finds the characterization of him as dismissive or manipulative hard to believe. While Metz has not made a direct statement in Baldoni's defense, her public and private remarks indicate that she views him as a fair and collaborative director rather than the controlling figure some have painted him to be. Hilary Swank, the Oscar winner who sees through the drama. Hilary Swank, a two-time Academy Award winner, is not someone who often wades into Hollywood controversies. However, those close to her say she was taken aback by the accusations against Baldoni. While she has never worked with him directly, she shares philanthropic and social justice circles with him and has heard positive things about his work ethic and character. According to sources, Swank privately commented that she found it difficult to believe that Baldoni would dismiss a female lead's creative input, given his long-standing commitment to female-driven stories and emotional authenticity in his films. Her remarks add credibility to Baldoni's side of the story, especially given her reputation for integrity and fairness. The fact that someone as selective as Hilary Swank would even comment on the situation suggests that there may be more to the story than what Lively has presented. While she has yet to make any public statement, those who know her say her perspective aligns more with Baldoni's version of events rather than Lively's. Mindy Kaling, the comedic expert who questions the narrative. Mindy Kaling, known for her work in comedy and screenwriting, has been friendly with Baldoni for years. The two have often exchanged admiration on social media, and Kaling has praised Baldoni's ability to balance humor and heart in storytelling. When asked about the controversy at a red carpet event, she didn't directly take a side but made a pointed remark. In my experience, major creative choices, especially in a high-profile adaptation, are never made without the lead actor's input. This statement raises an important question. With someone of Lively's stature, is it really possible that she had no say in how the film's tone developed? Kaling's words suggest skepticism toward the idea that comedic elements were forced onto Lively without her knowledge. While she stopped short of calling out Lively directly, her defense of Baldoni's ability to balance creative input adds weight to his claims. Selena Gomez, the star who called out Hollywood's reality. Selena Gomez, while not directly involved with It Ends With Us, has worked in Hollywood long enough to understand how productions operate. Sources close to Gomez have reported that she was troubled by the notion that Lively was completely blindsided by comedic rewrites. She reportedly pointed out that in her experience, major creative decisions in a film adaptation rarely happen without a lead actor's involvement, especially someone with Lively's level of experience and industry influence. Though Gomez didn't make any direct accusations, her comments subtly suggest that Lively's claims might not tell the full story. Coming from someone who has starred in and produced her own projects, her perspective sheds light on the fact that major changes in a film don't happen in a vacuum. If comedic elements were introduced, it's likely that they were at least discussed with Lively at some point. Jordan Fisher, the actor who knows Baldoni's work ethic. Jordan Fisher, an actor and musician who has collaborated with Baldoni on previous projects, was one of the more direct voices defending him. In an interview, Fisher described Baldoni as someone who would rather talk through an issue for hours than let even a small problem go unresolved. This paints a picture of a director who is committed to open dialogue rather than someone who would steamroll over an actor's creative concerns. Fisher's statement directly contradicts the notion that Lively was systematically shut out of major decisions. If anything, it supports Baldoni's claims that every choice was made with discussion and agreement. Fisher concluded by saying that if comedic or high-fashion elements were introduced into the film, they were almost certainly the result of a creative consensus, not a unilateral decision by Baldoni. Auli Cravalho, the rising star who spoke up. Auli Cravalho, best known as the voice of Disney's Moana, has no direct ties to It Ends With Us, but her comments about Baldoni offer another perspective on his character. The two met during a benefit concert event where she had the opportunity to see how he operates behind the scenes. When asked about the controversy, Cravalho expressed doubt that someone as open-hearted as Baldoni would disregard a lead actor's input in such a significant way. She described him as a collaborator who actively listens and adapts to others' ideas, rather than imposing his own vision at the expense of others. While her remarks were brief, they aligned with those made by other industry professionals who have worked with Baldoni. For a younger actress with a growing career to speak up in his defense suggests that his reputation for fairness and inclusivity is widely known, even among those who have had only brief interactions with him. Shawn Mendes, the musician who publicly stood by Baldoni. Singer-songwriter Shawn Mendes has never worked with Baldoni in film, but the two have crossed paths through various philanthropic initiatives. Mendes, known for his thoughtful and introspective persona, made his stance clear with a simple yet powerful social media post. Right when the controversy reached its peak, Mendes shared a message calling Baldoni one of the real ones in Hollywood, emphasizing his dedication to honest storytelling. While Mendes did not mention Lively directly, the timing of his post made it clear that he was choosing to support Baldoni at a time when the director's integrity was being questioned. For someone with as much influence as Mendes to vouch for Baldoni's character suggests that his reputation extends beyond the film industry. His words reinforced the idea that Baldoni is not someone who would intentionally disregard or manipulate a lead actress in the way Lively has suggested. Camila Cabello, the pop star who doubted the accusations. Camila Cabello, known for her music career and occasional acting roles, also weighed in on the controversy during a live Q&A session with fans. When asked if she believed the rumors that Baldoni forced comedic changes onto Lively and ignored her perspective, Cabello did not hesitate. She stated that in her personal interactions with Baldoni, he had never come across as manipulative or dismissive. Cabello also raised an interesting point. She questioned whether someone of Blake Lively's stature and experience could truly be sidelined without her consent. Lively is a Hollywood veteran with a strong presence in the industry, making it unlikely that major creative decisions were made without her involvement. While Cabello acknowledged that creative disagreements happen in film, she implied that the situation might not be as one-sided as it appears. Her comments added to the growing skepticism surrounding Lively's version of events. Sophia Bush, the activist who advocates for fairness. Sophia Bush has long been an advocate for transparency and fairness in Hollywood. She is known for speaking up about industry issues and has a strong reputation for championing ethical conduct on and off set. While she did not directly insert herself into the Baldoni-Lively controversy, reports emerged that she privately reached out to Baldoni to offer emotional support after the lawsuit headlines began making waves. During a public appearance about women in film, Bush made a general statement that many interpreted as a subtle nod to the controversy. She said, "One person's story can't always be taken at face value. We know how complicated big productions can be." While she did not mention Baldoni or Lively by name, her words resonated with those who believe there may be more to the story than what has been publicly shared. Given her reputation for standing up for women in Hollywood, her refusal to outright support Lively's claims suggests that she believes the situation is more nuanced than it appears. What happens next? As the legal battle between Baldoni and Lively unfolds, the stakes continue to rise. Baldoni's $400 million defamation lawsuit, reportedly backed by text messages and meeting records, could dramatically shift public perception if the evidence proves that Lively was more involved in the film's creative direction than she has claimed. On the other hand, if no such proof emerges, or if the evidence is less convincing than expected, Baldoni may face backlash for escalating the dispute. The controversy has also placed the future of It Ends With Us in limbo. The film's promotional campaign has stalled, and no official release date has been announced. Industry insiders worry that the ongoing drama could overshadow the emotional depth of the novel and potentially impact its box office success. Fans who were eagerly anticipating the adaptation now find themselves caught in the middle of a legal and public relations battle that could change the course of the film's reception.